Alright guys, welcome to the next video for the Elite Advanced course. Now, one of the things I want to help you guys with is understanding of a concept called roll and hold. Okay, this is going to be your new mantra, right? You already have one mantra, which is the highest one, which is this is not hard, it's easy. The one that comes just below that is roll and hold. Roll and hold. And I'm going to show you what that means today, because I see a lot of people have confusions with this. So all of this is going to play into a factor of your rubber band man, your V formations and everything, and this is going to help you. Now, you don't need to use this all the time, but for the time being, the moment you're watching this video, you want to start using this thing, and then as time comes, you want to get rid of it. Okay, you want to get rid of it. And what I'm talking about is using moving averages. Okay, I want you to train your eyes, and the moving averages are lagging, right? You and I both know that. They're lagging. We don't like indicators. We hate indicators, etc., etc. But what's happening is many people are entering their trades way too early and they're missing the trade. And that way too early needs to be calmed down. So if you as a trader are getting in too soon, what a moving average that's lagging can do is to balance that out for you. Okay? It'll help you understand even stuff that is not a V formation. Okay? That's a very, when we say the words, it depends, it'll come a little bit more. You'll get a little bit more clarity into that. So let's start with this one right here. Let me increase my mouse size a bit. One moment. Okay, a little bit bigger. I'm going to increase my chart size a lot bigger so you guys can see it. Okay, so here we are. Okay, I'm going to make sure I don't use the bottom right hand side of my screen so it doesn't get clogged up by my face. Okay, so let me put up some indicators here. So first, I'm going to put up a clean chart. I'm going to put up this indicator called exponential moving average. So I'm going to call it EMA. Okay, or you can just go to moving average and just type, change the settings to exponential. So moving average. There it is. For me, moving average exponential. Okay, this is a type of setting in there. So now for this moving average, if you don't see the settings for this, you can click the plus icon if you're using TradingView. Go to the settings, and I want to have the input for one of them to be 10. Okay, just a random number I'm choosing. Okay, you can choose any number you like the way you see fit. Okay, as you play with it a little bit more. I want to put one more. Okay, and this one, I'm going to put this as 20. Okay, I'm going to change the color a bit for this, so make sure they don't look the same. Let's make this green, let's say. Okay, now in the beginning, you can keep them strong like this where they're nice and bright, and then as time goes by, you can make them a little bit more blended so they don't like come out in front of your face, and the color is a little bit lighter, and then in due time, you can just completely get rid of it. You don't need it at all. Okay, so I'm just going to keep this dark for now. So what this is you want to practice, like I said, this mantra of roll and hold, roll and hold. If you don't get a roll and hold, it is not turned around yet. So let me explain what that means. Okay, so what this is going to help you do is you want to constantly keep track of your moving averages in terms of the speed that they're going. Everything relates to the angle, okay? If the angle of your uptrend or downtrend is not sharp, or it is sharp, it will take a longer time to turn. Remember that, a longer time to turn. If your angle of your uptrend is like this, it can turn a lot easier. Okay, so now that's your theory right there. Let's put this into practice. Okay. So a couple things here. So when you have an angle like this going up, doesn't it look like buyers are in control? Yes, they pull back. They went higher. Buyers are in control. Yeah, they pulled back. They went up. And the rubber band man got weaker this time. Okay, he's dead. V formation. Look at the way it's come down. Look at the way it's gone up. It looks pretty strong to me. Look at the way it's trying to hold. Oh, I'm going to try to sell that. Stop loss. Okay, I'm going to try to sell that. Why isn't it going? Stop loss. It's way too early. Okay, this is going to help you with that. This is going to help you with that. Notice during this time, although this thing looks like a V formation, it is not truly ready yet. And I believe I'm going to actually insert this video into... I'm actually going to discuss these techniques in the next MPA webinar. Okay, so that way it can help a lot of people trying to understand the flow, or at least a 4-course bundle webinar. But as of right now, I'm just going to assume you know everything leading up to this, and then so on and so forth. So notice the MAs up until this point. When that V formation came in, the MAs are like, one of them went sideways, and the other one's like, I don't care. Nothing happens to me. It's not a big deal. It's like saying, look at this. You see the MAs are in a downtrend, right? They're pointed down. And when this thing comes up very hard, it's like, the MAs are like, it's okay. I mean, you bent my style a little bit, but I'm still going down, right? So that's what it means. You want to know when it's actually messing with the MAs. So around the process, he goes up again, no higher high, but then he comes down. That looks like a V formation. Oh, maybe that's it. Okay, look at the MAs again. Still nothing. Still nothing. So what you're trying to do in your trend pullback phases, right? You're not trying to turn the whole trend around. Only in a trend pullback where you have the higher time frame saying, I'm coming with you. It's when you're trying to look for when is it. So it's obviously not here. Here, it looks like it's turning around, but not here. It's going up again. The angle is picking up. It's picking up. Sideways, sideways, sideways. Now, sideways are a good sign. Anything that goes sideways, it's going to drag your lagging MA to slowly start to go flat. Okay, from an uptrend, it'll slowly go sideways. Okay, so the longer the thing goes sideways, the better it's going to become. So for those of you who are trying to capture it early, this will give you Zen. This will turn you into a monk and saying, I am at peace until my MAs don't roll over. Right? Okay, so up until then, the markets are going up, picks up speed again. High angular, nothing. Goes up again. Oh, no higher high. Okay, maybe. Is that my V formation? Because look at the red candles. They look way stronger than the up move here. The answer is still no. Because the angle on the upwards, on the way up, is still way too high. It's going to take a lot more than that for the market to roll over. Goes up again. Boom. Holds. Boom. Holds. Boom. Holds. Boom. V formation. Is that my V formation? Now, it's going to the other side of the MA. But the angle is still strong. So we're like, I'm not certain. I'm not certain yet. I'm not going to give this a benefit of the doubt. I need more data. I need more data. So once this comes up a little bit more and then it crashes, now you can say, that's it. Here we are. Here is the roll, the first part of the mantra. The second part is, now give me the hold. We got the roll. Show me it's holding. Show me it's holding. It's holding. Whoa, lopsided. Okay, now show me it's holding on the other side. It's holding again. The trade begins. Okay, so notice, I know many of you guys might be like, oh my God, so we missed all of this? No, you didn't necessarily miss all of that, but if you were trying to catch all of that, it means loss first, loss first, loss first, loss here, and then you can maybe catch it. What's the point? What's the point of doing that? What's the point of doing that? It's better to trade around these areas where it's one shot, one kill. No in, stop loss, in, stop loss, in, stop loss. When you're dealing with a huge support and resistance coming from 1960, from a weekly time frame, monthly time frame, and you're expecting a bounce to happen, you're like, that's it, I'm going to enter a sell. That's extremely, extremely risky. Extremely risky. I say this time and time again. Trading SNR bounces is the fastest way for you to make your account balance go to zero. Fastest way. Okay? Because you can't time it. And if you do get in, it's going to be like, I'm not sure how to ride this, so I'm just going to get out. I'm going to get out. So you can never make the real profit. You can never make real profit from it. Okay? This way, you know the churn has officially happened. Now, let's take a look at it from the flip side of things. Let's say we want to do the buys, right? So the sell's coming in, sell's still hot. That pullback there, nothing. Sell's still hot. We're like, whoa, rubber band man slowing down. Okay. But then he starts grinding sideways. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, he's on to the other side. Now that he's on to the other side, we have to think to yourself, is this uptrend going to hold? If that uptrend is going to hold, has this now officially rolled over for us to do the buy? Has it officially rolled over for us to do the buy? So although it looks like it's done some nasty V formation here that doesn't look the greatest, but it's consumed so much data that it's rolled over, and now you're like, okay, if it holds, I might buy this. So it comes down, it holds, but we don't know yet. It comes down again, it holds. We're like, whoa, should I buy it now? As it goes above here, should I buy it now? Technical answer is yes, that is correct. But according to your MPA knowledge, it is actually telling you, wait a minute, we're still in seller's territory. Be careful of that. Don't get consumed by a longer sideways movement, but you might still be in a territory somewhere. So let's take this further down. So the markets keep going down. So this is a move down. Here's the next move down. And then probe areas, nothing, nothing, nothing. Next move down, pullback. Next move down, rubber band man slowing down, pullback. Next move down, V formation. No, not a V formation. Next move down, no lower low, V formation. No, not a V formation. The angle down is too sharp. Hang on, it takes more data to eat it. It needs to eat the whole thing. Remember, I always tell you guys this in every webinar or every video that I do. The market cannot just go up and then down. It needs to go up, consume that, get rid of all the buyers, and then go down. If it's down, it needs to get rid of all the sellers, take some time, and then go up. That's how the market changes direction. It doesn't just go up and down and saying, hopefully we got rid of the buyers. No, it doesn't happen like that. Okay? If that happens, it's like, it's probably going to jump back up most likely. It's just a whipsaw. Okay? So, yeah. So in this case, again, rubber band man slowing down. V formation, not yet. That must be a V formation, not yet. Coming down. Whoa, way too sharp. And then the V formation is slower than a sharp move, but look at the distance it covers, and it's gone to the other side of the MA. It's like, has he got enough power to really break the style of the sharp down angle and saying, I'm going to hold it, actually. I'm going to hold it. So now we're like, maybe that's rolled over. Show me you can hold it. Now that you rolled, show me you can hold, okay? So now what we're looking for is the hold real? So far, nothing's coming down. Holding. Nothing's coming down. Now, you can do your set 1, set 2 thinking right now. It's like, nothing happened. What if I can get a price lower and it still holds? Maybe. Okay, nothing happened. Whoa. It's starting to go higher. So if you consider all of this as set 1, also okay. And then you have a higher high, you're like, whoa, looks like it's holding up the data here. Maybe I should buy after this pullback is done. So remember, you don't have to buy these thinking that's your V formation. You can skip all that. You can avoid the headache there. And you can actually watch the churn take over piece by piece. And then you're closer to the moves that actually start to blast, right? So if you want to, let's take a look at this in terms of a different example. So let's take a look at this on, I don't know, Swiss franc yen. Let's do that. Swiss franc yen. Let's move up to a different time frame. Let's go up to the 4 hours, let's say. Okay. Let's pick a date. Let's go into here. Let's do February, January 18, let's say. Okay, where are we? So it's a sideways market in here, and we're trying to look for this. Is this actually going to turn around? Now, notice I don't know what the daily is saying up until this point. I'm just trying to help you read the churn of this thing. Now, if this thing where the marker is cursed Notice that it's come down, and when it went up, we're like, not sure. But when it eats the data that long, it can actually turn the market around. If it eats the data that long, it can turn the market around. But what you need to be aware of is I'm still in seller's territory. Until that guy is still there, it's unknown for me is if this thing wants to still go for a set 2, which is above here, and then sell, or is it actually going to go to the other side? Okay, so we're watching this thing as things go, things go, things go. Let me put a line of set 2. Oh, sorry. Let's put it right there. Okay, so we got to get a price above that to do set 2. If this is your trading time frame and hoping that everything lines up on the dailies and a downtrend, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we're looking for prices to come up. He's going up. The uptrend has started. The angle is decent. It's going up. Now, we're not even watching volume, yeah? Okay, and then the rollover happens here, and you're like, could that be it? Is that the rollover and hold? But you still you cannot just rely on the rollover hold. You got to put all your knowledge together now and saying, I know I'm in a seller's territory. Okay, I know I'm in a seller's territory. A rollover like that is good. But do I actually need a price above my set 1? Yeah. So be careful of that rollover. So when that rollovers happen, you're like, okay, if it holds, I'm going to sell it. If it holds, I'm going to sell it. It holds? No, it doesn't. It jumps right back up. Now the angle has become stronger. It's sharper and it's stronger. It's like, what is going on? I'll put another line of the guy who started it. What is going on? He's rolling over. He's going to the upside. Oh, current market. Sorry. Let me get you another example. That's the end of the current market. Okay. Let's take a look at, we'll do a 15-minute chart. Let's just do the same one on a 15-minute. Same, we'll go a little bit further back. Do this. Get out there on the 15 minutes. Boom. Boom. Is it going to work? There we go. Okay. Ooh, messy. Messy. Okay. So we're dealing with what looks like a downtrend, but at the same time, it's a range. So it's a range temporarily on a smaller time frame. It's a seller's market, right? So let's say if we're assuming you're looking at this as a 15-3. Maybe we can do that. So let's say we had a fresh move down and you're looking at this in terms of the 3 minutes saying, what does this mean for me and how can I get in on this action for the sell side? So let's go down to the 3 minutes. Let's hope we can do that. Let's hope it's not too far back. Come on. Maybe. Last bar available. Okay. No. It's too far out. Let's go to a more closer time frame then. Let's choose something from January. We'll do January 10th. We'll take a look at that on the 15th, and we can go down one time frame. So I can give you both perspectives, a higher time frame and your trading time frame, okay? All right, so now let's take a look at this from the 15 minutes, right? So right around here, when the markets are making lower lows, he makes a new low, and now we're looking at this as, oh, okay, give me a pullback and I'll sell it again. Give me a pullback, I'll sell it again. So what we're trying to do is monitor this zone and seeing how is a pullback going to come in on the 3 minutes for us to sell. Okay, so now let's go down to the 3. Let's open that up. Let's see. Seriously? What day is this? 28 January. That's what you get for being on TradingView, right? Can't get a lower time frame. Okay, let's do this. I'll do the 60 minutes. Go to the same place, and then we'll go back down to the 15. Okay, so 60 minutes, same thing. It's telling you the markets are overall downtrend, pullback, and it's going for a sell again, right? So we're looking for, give me a pullback, and I'm going to sell it. It's a downtrend here, give me a pullback, and I'm going to sell it. So we're going to look at this area based from the 15 minutes and seeing how are we going to get our pullbacks to read this for a sell, okay? So I'm going to go back to the 15, same area. The line is drawn in the sky. Okay. And here we are. Okay, so this is the downtrend coming in. We know that there's no pullbacks on this trading time frame as of yet. Nothing, 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 nothing. Rollover. Okay. Rollover happens a lot after the lows stop getting sharp. Look at that, slowing down. And then I can trust the rollover. It's a lot more trustworthy. Otherwise, everything's going to look like a V formation. Right? Any little aggressive green candle, like, oh, V formation? I bought it, but I lost. Yeah, we need to slow down, slow down. Okay, so rollover's happening. So we're seeing, what is this doing? It's going up, going down, going up. Rollover down again. Oh, okay, strong. Hold, so I can see it. Okay, nope, doesn't hold. What's it doing? It's going sideways. Whoa, roll over again. Okay, what's it doing? Hold, so let me see it. He poked up higher. Could this be all holding from that area? Maybe. Well, whatever the case is, it's like, okay, he's starting to do this. He's starting to do this. You're like, set 1. Right? Set 1. Possibly. Well, I need a price higher than this now. Okay, I'm going to put another line down here. Like, give me a price higher than this, and we will reevaluate. Because set 1 should not make a lower low from this price. Okay, sorry, not the straightest line, but you get the idea. Should not make a lower low from this price. Okay. Markets then turn back around from making lows and lows and lows, and then it rolls over back to the buy side. Here it goes. Goes up, pokes out, comes back. That's not a V formation. Goes up slowly, and then it starts to consume it. No higher high, starts to consume it. I don't trust it. I don't trust that as a V formation yet. Goes up again because the angle was too high when it went up. Then it goes up again. Okay, I can trust that. That's a rollover right there. After going sideways a bit, show me it can hold. Holds. Holds. But we don't get a higher high than this. Like the mini test 1, test 2. Well, like test 1 is here, but I don't get a high. Whoa, lopsided. Okay, hold. Test 2. Okay, here we go. Now notice it's going to look like, yeah, but we're selling at support. Yes, you have no other place to sell it. You have no other place to sell it. That's why I say, if you're going to trade the bounces off of SNR and prepare to buy this from a higher time frame, thinking blah, 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 it's going to be a buy. Yeah, other players like me might be looking at this spot and saying, I'm just getting ready for a sell and I'm going to go hard. Okay, so doing a buy off of a bounce is extremely dangerous. Extremely, extremely dangerous. Okay, so over here, what I personally do is I'm trying to get in around here as much as I can. When I see a move down, especially if you're working with volumes and then you get a nice pullback, then I'm working with growth, right? Growth meaning, give me a pullback with lower volume, I'm going to add more money. I'm going to add size. Goes down again, healthy, not rolling over yet. Give me a reason to hold on and add more size and I'll do it. So that's when all the volume stuff comes in. And then as this thing rolls over here, obviously, there is no more signs of sellers in control. The trade is over. The trade is over. Okay? So, I hope you can use these MAs in your journey going forward. It's going to help you a lot. Obviously, I did some rough demonstrations for it. I want you to do it based on a nice trend pullback setup. Okay? Where you've done your research, you've done your direction, you've done your trade picking, which pair to choose. And then now you have come to the conclusion of, okay, I need to time this. I need to know when is the right time to get in. When is the right time to get in? It is not at the V. It is not the top of the V. It is not the top of the test. You want to see the roll. You want to see the hold. Okay? So I hope this video was useful for you guys. I'm going to make a series of videos. I want you to follow it in the order I send them to you. This order that I'm giving to you is a random order. And I'm doing this on purpose so your brain doesn't become a checklist. Okay, if you're dealing with a checklist, like I need to do this first, then this first, then this first, then this first, then you're doomed. You will never think openly and flow like the water based on the information coming at you. So that's why, like everything else you've done in the courses, I'm also going to give you high intense focus on a certain topic. Then I'm going to pull you away, give you high intense focus on a certain topic. Then I'll pull you away, and then I'm going to make you think. And you'll be able to take these pieces, put them together, and say, oh, this goes here first, this goes here after. But now I can do this very well because it's all up here, and your brain can stitch the pieces together. Don't underestimate how powerful your brain is. Okay, so don't try to give it a checklist by telling your brain, hey, you're stupid brain, let me dumb it down for you. No, your brain is extremely powerful. Just needed a right guidance, and let him take control rather than you trying to force it to make it learn in a certain way, which is a traditional, to-do list, checklist, and all that stuff. All right, so all right, so I want you guys to start using this MAs. At least do it for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, until you feel comfortable. And as you feel comfortable, but not comfortable enough to get rid of it, make the color less bright. Make them a little bit more, what's that word called? The opacity. Make it lighter color so it doesn't bother you when you're looking at your charts, because you still have to read the markets. You cannot just say, when the MA rolls over, I'm going to hit the sell. Like, you can't just do that. Okay? This is just a help to counterbalance your trading if you're aggressive and you get into the trades fast. Okay? So this will counterbalance it. It's going to clean out your false V formations. It'll help you to clean that out also. And when you put all this stuff together, a rollover and hold means your rubber band man is exhausted, a V formation is actually real, and your tests are actually the hold part. So this will help you determine that thing. Now, if you want to make it a little bit more accurate and more, precise, you can change the numbers of the EMA and test them what works best for you. Again, it is for reference only. It is not the line in the sand that says, that's it. That's the thing I have to sell. No, no, no. It helps you to understand it takes time to roll over. That is the purpose of me telling you to put the MAs. It is just for you to understand the rollover needs time. It's not going to just do bloop, bloop, like a sharp move up, sharp move down. Okay, V formation, sharp move up, sharp move down. Okay, sell, 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 sell. And then later to find out it just went up higher. And you're like, what happened? Why did I sell it there? And then later on, V formation. Okay, sell, 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 sell. Went up again. Later to find out when it actually happens, slows down, and then it goes down and tests, and you're like, I'm not sure anymore. I lost so many times. I'm not sure anymore. You won't trade it. Or if you do trade it, you're just making up for the losses you did earlier. So what's the point? Right? So this will help you be calm so you can do that one shot, one kill. Right? All right, guys. So I look forward to seeing how you guys practice these things. There is no Q&As on this video whatsoever. Okay? I want you to dig your own brain by theoretical knowledge that I've just given you and practical knowledge in the charts. No asking questions from senior traders or anything. You go out there and try it. Practice telling your brain, hey, you're in charge, look for the answer. You're in charge, look for the answer. Instead of saying, hey, can someone help me to understand this? We're here to help if you tried everything and you feel you still are stuck. Okay, then ask us. We'll help you. But try the best that you can to solve the issue by actually trying it, getting 10, 20 trades in it, and then you're saying, I solved my own answer. I solved my own question, sorry. All right, so I want you to practice this going forward. This video has gone on for like 28 minutes. This is just one of many videos that is coming up throughout the year. So I want you to practice this piece by piece. Again, I'm going to give these pieces to you in random orders. Okay, I'm doing this experiment that I've seen worked well with other students, and I'm sure it's going to work well with the masses as well, all of you guys. So again, random orders. I want you to practice them and intensely focus on that one topic. Don't try to think, does this mean how I can enter? And then the next topic, does this mean how I can enter? Stop focusing on opportunity. Focus on the pieces that lead up to a great risk to reward. Okay? All right, guys. Speak to you soon. Cheers.